501,000 years for it to break down. This means practically every bit of plastic ever made still exists today, and much of it has wound up in our oceans. In fact, with an estimated 46,000 pieces per square kilometre of ocean, around 90% of all floating garbage is plastic. It's an unprecedented ecological disaster that's causing the death of at least 1 million seabirds and 100,000 marine mammals each year. The task of cleaning up this global mess has been written off as impossible. But try telling that to Dutch 19-year-old Boyan Slat, the kid who may have cracked our planetary plastic problem.
And when talking about environmental issues in general, I think a common response is, well, that's a long way off. That's for our children to worry about. So hello, here I am.
Boyan's revolutionary idea? Let the ocean do the hard work for us. All of the ocean's currents meet in 5 places, known as gyres. Boyan's idea is to set up platforms within the gyres with attached arrays of floating barriers to collect and concentrate the plastic, which can then be easily removed. Last year, Boyan walked away from his uni education to set up a foundation called the Ocean Cleanup and lead a team of almost 100 people to figure out if his plan was viable. This month, he gave the world the answer.
Based on all the research, we haven't found a single reason it cannot be done. It's feasible.
Amazing. Well, to tell us more about the Ocean Cleanup, we are talking to the young man himself, Boyan Slat. Boyan, welcome to our program. Tell us about that moment when you first came up with this idea.
I was 16 years old and I was diving in Greece, and I suddenly realised I came across more plastic bags than fish. And when I started studying aerospace engineering, I still couldn't really stop thinking about it. Then after half a year, I decided to pause both university and social life to focus all my time on developing this concept.
Boyan, this is just truly amazing stuff. The oceans are huge though, and there's a lot of rubbish out there. Just how much will it cost to remove all of that plastic?
In our feasibility study, we have now focused on the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, which is halfway between Hawaii and California. And we have calculated that using a single system, within 10 years, almost half the plastic from that area can be removed. And it would cost only about 30 million euros per year. And that is 33 times cheaper than the conventional method.
Once you get all this plastic out of the ocean, what actually happens to it?
What happens is we have 2 of these massive floating barriers. The plastic concentrates. That's the place where a platform is situated. The platform extracts the plastic from the water, and every 1.5 months would need to be emptied and will be taken to land by means of an oil tanker. First, we proved this plastic can be turned into oil and is just as suitable as normal waste plastic for this process. Another option is to mechanically recycle it, and we thought there would be no better way to show that by making the cover of our feasibility study report out of plastic that has circled the oceans from years to decades.
Boyan, you're 19, right? When I was 19, I spent 100% of my time trying unsuccessfully to smooch girls on the face. Do you get time for any such activities?
Yeah, unfortunately, I suppose I'm single, yes. That'll probably be my next project once this is done. But right now I'm really working for like 100 hours per week on this. So it's I wouldn't call that something that would be feasible at this point in time.
Sure.
Well, just like your plastic, you seem like a great catch, and I reckon you'll be fine when you get back out there, Boyan. If you want to help Boyan achieve his goal of cleaning up our oceans or getting a girlfriend, head to our website and follow the links. Thanks, Boyan.
Thank you for having me.
Well, I don't think Boyan's going to be single too long when he realises how much money he's going to make out of that invention.
He's saying it's not for profit.
Oh, yeah, right.
It is. For now, he's crowdfunding entirely. In 9 days, they raised 270 grand. Oh, he makes us feel pretty lazy.
I just love how he says it's not feasible to have a girlfriend right now.
It could be a new program. Pick up some rubbish, pick up a girl. And it's like speed dating, but you only get in if you bring a bag of rubbish so you collect it.
Recycling.
I'm sure he'll do all right.
Lots
I know the human being and fish can coexist peacefully.